Here's a novel concept for you in a new year. Let us all make the resolution to make Guam a much safer and much more secure place. And who better to tell us how to do that than the Sarge himself, Officer Paul Tapao with GPD. Sarge, Happy New Year finally.
Happy Hey, Happy New Year. God bless Guam.
All right.
God bless everybody.
2020 is here, and I wasn't just saying that, flippantly in the intro. Everybody says when they make their New Year's resolutions, I want to use less profanity, I want to eat less rice, I want to exercise more. But how many people do you actually hear and they say, I really want to do something for my household, my neighborhood, my community, my village, my island, either at the micro or macro level, and then say, I actually want to make Guam safe.
That's where we want to come in, with the Guam Police Department, with our effort. We highlighted that last week when we talked about, some of our youth initiatives and what we do with the Guam Police Department, and moving forward into the new year. The Guam Police Department has a lot in store for the community. And, these little things that we're trying to do to better the community, working with the kids, working with our migrant families from the FSM, the FAS, working with the relationship with the partnership with the Guam Police Department. These are what we're putting forth for the new year in, obtaining these goals. But, the small things and taking resolutions and how you move as an individual person, but now how we move as a community. It's really, we take it one step at a time, and this is where the Guam Police Department is going to really work at putting our best foot forward as we move to every initiative in which we're trying to achieve with our New Year's goal.
And just to be completely frank, everybody, we're not talking about everyone basically taking on another 80 an hour a week job. You're not deputizing anybody. We're just saying make little tiny changes, and if every Guamanian does that, we can make a whole lot of change. And it's something as easy as just joining your village's WhatsApp group chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something as simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. We ended the year with the sign presentation, the sign handoff with Guam Homeland Security and Civil Defense. We work closely with them and really bringing this to fruition with the respective mayors. And we want to thank the Mayor's Council of Guam, for being a part of all our endeavors, through all our endeavors with what we're doing with our Neighborhood Watch program. And now we're bringing the signs to the community. It really is, the sign symbolizes the partnership in which the community has come with the government and, of course, our constituents within the community. But really, it's the people within that respective village that makes the work, brings the fruits. We saw the seeds, but it's really them that benefits from the harvest and the fruits and the hard work that they put in. So, we're going to enhance it. We're actually coming out doing village meetings starting the ending part of January. So there's a lot of things in which we're asking the community by making those one-step changes and really just looking around and asking yourself, how can we better safeguard our community? And really, by being an active member, whether it be a part of the Neighborhood Watch Group, part of your PTO, or part of your youth organization, this is how you can contribute to the betterment of the community.
And it does make a difference because criminals, you can say what you want about, people that make the decision, to do bad things in our community, but they are paying attention. And if they know that the particular area, again, like a neighborhood, a cul-de-sac, a court, depending on where you are on the island and everything, if the neighbors there are really working hard to make sure that it's locked down, they're going to avoid that place.
And it showed, man.
Because they're like, I'm going to get caught.
Oh, absolutely. And it's really, to showcase this, we're going to showcase a rash of theft that occurred during New Year's Eve. And, when we heard about this, we actually went to that neighborhood to make a check to see what we can do to provide. And as we were driving around it, we saw the community members coming out. They were actually videotaping our, they were capturing our car as it was moving along the area. We identified ourselves, and it's fitting how the community is now taking a step forward. But it's unfortunate this happened in their community, and this is the crime segment which we want to showcase and ask the community how we can actually make those small changes in bettering our community by providing information about crime, and how we can help the Guam Police Department, but also help the Guam Crime Stoppers and the community that we serve.
Okay, so we are wasting no time, and we want you to get involved in your community, and you can start right now by taking notes in this segment.
The Guam Crime Stoppers and the Guam Police Department is seeking the help from the community relative to numerous theft complaints that occurred on Tuesday, December 31st, to homes along Carmen Memorial Drive and Ipa Road in Tamuning. Now, the preliminary police report suggests that 5 vehicles and 1 home were broken into sometime during the early morning hours of December 31st. A silver Honda Ridgeline was also reported stolen from one of the homes. Video surveillance shows 2 male individuals with a timestamp at 3:38 with one of the homes that were victimized. Now, the Guam Crime Stoppers is seeking help from the community relative to this case. If you have any information about this case, please call the Guam Crime Stoppers at 477-HELP or text 688-STOP. You can also visit our webpage at www.guam.crimestoppersweb.com or call the Guam Police Department at 475-8615, 6 or 7. Guam Crime Stoppers wants to remind the public that we do not use caller ID and you do not have to leave your name. You can receive a cash reward of up to $1,000 if the information provided leads to the arrest and conviction for the person or persons responsible for this crime or any other crime.
Okay, Sarge, we appreciate the information as always, and hopefully we're going to put our neighbors, our fellow Guamanians, to the test and just say, okay, how much information can you provide? And hopefully by this time next week, we'll say, hey, we got a lot of good information. It led to the arrest, and justice is being done already. We locked that part of the island down.
Yeah, that's where we're aiming at and everything, and that's where we want to go, starting off in a clean slate with the Guam Police Department and, of course, the beautiful Guamanians that we work for. It really is, ask yourself, are we, the work that we do doesn't challenge ourselves. How can we bring change? We really do have to challenge ourselves to try different things in which we can better ourselves. And this is where we see the change happening. And, we're going to continue to do our job. We're going to continue to do our due diligence in providing the service to the community and, be looking out for us in 2020 because the Guam Police Department, our initiatives are really geared towards our community endeavors and how we can better safeguard our island.
Okay, now I'm going to do my job and I'm going to hold your feet to the fire because routinely we're going to come back to you and say, you talked a big game at the beginning of the year. Where are we with all those programs you were telling us about?
It's coming, it's forthcoming.
And I have no doubt you're going to come through.
Like I say, buckle your shoelace and hold on tight because this is going to be a ride that you're going to see for the Guam Police Department's moving forward. And, we've already calendared May and July. So this is how far deep we are into the new year. And we're really excited for a lot of the initiatives that we're going to bring forward to the community.
All right, Sarge, we look forward to working with you on that.
Thank you so much.
And
God
making
bless.
Guam a much safer place.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, everybody. And, please give everything that you can. Challenge yourself to better yourself and see the positive change that we can, that comes out from it.
All right, can do, will do. He has issued a challenge to you, so you got to step up. What can you do to make Guam a better place? We'll see you after this.